I discovered India this year. I've always been, you know, weird about going to India. I didn't know if I wanted to go really, and then I met a friend of mine that I haven't seen in years, and he happened to be living there, and he's also having like an artist residence in Pondicherry in his hotels called June, and he told me I was very welcome to visit him and to stay there. So a few years after, I decided that it was time for me to discover India, so I went there, and I worked with basically, well, first I didn't really know what to expect about India. The only thing I was saying that I was sure I would like to be shaken, and I was shaken. So it really happened. It was very interesting to discover this culture. So that's one thing, and also I worked with Auroville, with the art school over there, and I followed it was the third episode of a workshop that I started to do with kids in Paris with Manufacture de Sèvres. Then I did the same workshop in Kyoto with kids from Japan, and then it was kids from India. Well, actually it wasn't kids, it was teens, which is very different, more difficult. Teens are more difficult to work with and to interact than kids. But it was the same project. The project was like to ask all those people, the kids, all the teens, to make a story around the idea of a garden. What would they think? Story, a tale, a garden. So they could be based on a real story, a fairy tale, or a story they would invent. And then out of this story, each participant of the workshop would have to build and to make a pottery, ceramic pottery. And then the only thing that I would ask them is to paint or put some green. It had to be green, basically, because put in the scenography of the garden, it was green on green, and then you have to really try to see the pottery that could be hidden by the plant. So it was a real play on that. So I did that. Yeah, and now I'm working also. I met also a company was doing accessories, bags and suitcase and glasses and everything. And I'm starting a collection with them about accessories. That's going to be launched in December. We'll see.